Hello and welcome, Over and Blade here, and it's time to play Agricultural Simulator 2013, Episode 1. Um, Thank you for that. I've been doing this a few times, and I'm getting better and better at it. So right now, this is our farm, it's an overlook of our farm. We have here where you repair and I assume park your vehicles. This is where you have your animals, storage for them, or here as well, I guess. And this is the farm area. See the white outline here? It is where your farm area is. You can buy another farm, but as you can see, the price is about $1 million for them. And yeah, you don't really have that money to start off with. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a small field, and then in this episode we're going to plow that field. So I've selected my land, I select create field. It's not that easy. I wish it was, but it does require some effort on your part. Also, maybe not make it too big, because it is tricky to get it done. There, we have a 1103 meter field. It's not 1103 square meters, just whatever. And we're back in the pigsty. This tractor, I don't think it is useful at all, actually. I haven't tried it. So what we're doing is that we're going to buy a new tractor. We're going to buy the first tractor we come across, which is the Massey Ferguson 3625. The reason I buy this one is because it seems to be strong enough to handle the starting equipment, which in this case is a plow. And I really dislike the sound of those chickens. I think I've been to settings and turn them down, but I guess I have to do it again. Oh yeah, main volume is way too high, it's supposed to be down there. Ambient, we put there. There. So first thing we do, we get inside our tractor. There is front weights, or at least front weight, that you can purchase. However, the game is bugged at this time, so you cannot attach it to your tractor, which is why I'm feeling like I'm forced to buy this tractor and still be able to afford the other equipment, because I did find a different tractor that is smaller than this one. However, I was not attached to front weight to it, and this plow, even though it's the smallest plow available, is still making it difficult to make turns. So my goal now is to plow this area, which I marked out. So I have like 4 poles, one in every corner. The goal of my game, or the goal of this part, is to line up between the poles, sort of. Yeah, I think that's a good over the plow. Pressing tab tells you like up or U to raise the hydraulics on the back, and J to lower the hydraulics on the back. And then we set it to speed 1, which is normal key 1. And this is how we plow. This red marking that we have in the middle of the field, I'm not really sure what it means. Could be that I selected that. Also, I could hire a worker to do this job for me. However, I have noticed that the worker in question, last time I used him, he just took off with a tractor and plow. So I have opted not to use a worker at this time. I'd rather do all the job myself because, as you can see, I only have like 424,000 left, and I need to buy a what do you call it? Cultivator. I need to buy a plowing planting machine or a sower. Preferably, I would like to have both a sprayer and a manure truck, so I can get the best yield possible. And then I also need to buy the big, expensive combine, which is like 250,000 just for that one. So, if this is boring for you, well, I will not, do all of it on screen. I'll do a few, furrows, so you see what it's done or how it's done. The tutorial tells me that to make the second line here, I need basically to drive with one set of wheels into the furrow. See, there's one that is lowered, and I guess I will do that. Because I don't want any areas of this field not to be plowed. And again, the plow is, the plow blades are diagonal, so there we go. And we try to line up, so okay, every time we jumped like that, it created higher peaks, which is so annoying because the tractor is very sensitive to the terrain, and it do have a tendency to maybe get stuck if there's too high peaks, which in real life wouldn't happen because the tractor weight will just like pick you and get rid of that peak. Again, I believe that they need to tweak the physics engine, because I don't think every item actually has the proper weight to it. I understand it can be difficult to make in a game, the weight and stuff like that, but during testing they would have discovered that the physics would need to be tweaked, would think, anyway. So this is just one out of 6 steps that keep you busy as a farmer, and there is supposed to be animals, 6 different types of animals. I have not bothered with them yet. I'm not sure I will. Right now I feel like this part of the game will take up a lot of my time, I mean, I have to do basically go the same plot of land 6 times. And I mean, as I said, I could hire someone to do it for me, but I don't think that the worker is bug free enough for that. And also the money is an issue, so for me I'd rather do it myself and learn how to do it than just like, yeah, I'm a big farmer, let someone else do the job for me. That's not the way I want to play this game. If that was the case, then I could get, play another game where basically just place a farm and pick a crop and that's it. But yeah, this is basically the first step of what you're doing. I do have some big land. I mean, this field is not that big, but it's still going to take somewhat of a time to get it finished. So what I would do is, instead of having you watch me plow the entire field, I will actually pause the video here, or stop the video, and I will restart it again when it is, when I'm done, or when something interesting is happening. So see you later. Bye for now. Bye bye. Okay, almost done here. It is very tricky to get this sorted properly. Also, I prefer the outside view. Gives me more control of the vehicle, and I can easier see where the wheels are. But the tricky part is basically making a nice looking field. I mean, most fields are actually, straight in the edges. I mean, these are all jagged. I don't know, I mean, I can turn the plow over, use the other side, but I'll probably use that at the last pass, just to see what it's like. I tried it before and it didn't turn out too well. I'm not saying that it's the plow's fault, it's probably my fault, because I don't really know. I mean, there is one guide wheel in the plow. So what that tells me is that this is the way to use the plow, but since the plow is rotatable, as you can see there on the left, maybe you're supposed to rotate it with every pass. Maybe that will get rid of these jagged edges of your field as well. I'm trying to line up to poles, which is basically there, and that this part here in the beginning isn't really as far as it should be. So this is the last pass. We rotate the plow just to see kind of mayhem that will cause. So just try to get all of this. And we fail. Maybe I'll do one more pass. And I like the fact that the ground is rising up there on that side. So we rotate again, see if this will make any difference. Just those pikes, tops. Now what? Well, I could try and even out these edges. Again, I don't really know how to do this. So I will just line up. Maybe a little bit outside. This is not the way to do it. I can't really drive straight, so I will not do this on the other side. Well, I mean, maybe it is the way to do it, but not for me. So what I will do is I will return to the plow and say that that field is plowed, and I will park this by the garage, and I will buy a cultivator and start cultivating the field. So I'll see you. Oh, no one tag along for that. Some graphical disturbances on the ground there. The plow is dirty. Again, I don't really know. Whoa. The tutorial is very limited, and it shows you how to walk around, how to get in and out of vehicles, and how to do different stages or steps, and handling the fields, the plowing, the cultivating, things like that. But it doesn't explain the different buildings as well as I would like it to do. So we'll deselect the plow and get the cultivator, and we'll pick the first cultivator because we have limited funds. I have not been able to create a harvest field yet. I haven't even been able to plant a field, which will be step 4. This is step 2 now. I guess we don't have to spray manure on the field, but I feel like if we want what's best for the crops and get the most amount of crops possible, then we would need to do that. Okay, this one is very heavy in the back, and there's graphical disturbances on the ground. It's not good. And again, I will show you a few passes with the cultivator, and then I will do the rest off screen. As I said, it's probably not that interesting seeing every step being made. I mean, I am doing it, so I'm busy all the time, navigating my tractor, making sure I go as straight as I can and all that. But you that's watching this, you're just watching it, and if you have any hints and tips and suggestions or any other comments, just put them in the comments below. I'll read all the comments and I reply to the ones that I feel like I have a reply to. Okay, why is nothing happening? This is supposed to be cultivating. I don't really spot any difference. There it starts. So stop. Oh. So yeah, there is some bugs still in the game. It was released on the 16th of November, and there was a patch available pretty much within day one. It didn't solve everything, and it probably created a few more bugs, but eventually they will solve those issues as well. They are currently compiling a bug report, so hopefully everything gets sorted, like the ability to use a front weight, which is really bad that you can't do it right now. Oh crap, I got stuck. I don't like getting stuck. What am I stuck at? Stuck at work? Yeah, sure. Well, the pole, really, it hasn't affected me before. I will keep cultivating this, and I will be back when I'm done. So see you then. Bye for now. Okay, I have almost cultivated this entire field. There's still a few tops or mounds that needs to be handled, and this cultivator, again, I don't know if it's about the cultivator or it's about the physics engine in the game, but it has a tendency to jump and not do its job, even though it's like lowered. Like, I don't understand this part. Why is it high like that? Oh well. And there. I'll do one more pass here where we started, because I noticed that the cultivator didn't really do anything in the first half of the pass. So we do one more, and then we get the manure wagon, or buy the manure spreader. I guess I have to do some more in the middle as well. It's not that easy to being a farmer. But this is a fun game. Oh. I need a more powerful tractor. But to get that, there's two things I need to do first. It's one, I need to have all the other equipment needed, and two, I need to figure out how to sell equipment. There we go. I'll do this pass and see what happens. Maybe I need to do one more just to get the green area off. That one isn't really well handled either. Okay, I will, tidy this up a bit, and I'll be back shortly. Okay, welcome back. I cultivated this entire field. It looks like crap, but at least I can say I did it by myself. And I bought a manure wagon, and I filled it with manure. I only have like 500 manure left, which you can see on the right lower side, dunghill. There's 500. This one takes up 1,000, but I don't know how much will be used. So, okay. And again, I wish there was like a quick key to press for that. Started way back there, and you see it's not really spreading it much this sideways. It's pretty much behind. There we go. And I just do this throughout this field. I should have plowed it a little bit more than I did, but I cultivated it, so I guess I will see when, let's see, there's probably this part. Probably see when I plant and harvest. We'll see how well it do. Go. Sometimes the keys aren't working properly, which gives you a delayed effect. Well, not you, me. Let's see. There. Good spot, yes. Next step after this is actually the planting, and it requires a little bit more work than just, attaching a machine to your tractor. This one is pretty much, this one filled up itself as well. All I had to do was drive it to the proper place. But when it comes to getting the seed plants, the way I see it is that I do believe I have two different to pick from, which is either corn or wheat, and I will not plant corn because I need a corn header and a bunch of other stuff. And one thing I haven't taken into account of the purchases that I need to be doing is a transport wagon for when I harvest. So we'll see what happens. Probably not in this episode. I will probably do the planting and those other 3 steps in the next episode. And on this one, I think it's been going on quite a nice amount of time. No way of telling just yet, but yeah, thank you for watching. See you in the next episode. Bye for now.